From professional athletes to entertainment celebrities and members of churches across the country, it's been my joy to be a counselor on marriage and romance. And some of those great stories of relationships have been exciting. Some have been beautiful, fairy tale-like experiences. Some of them have been very dramatic. Some have been violent. Some have been happily ever after, and some have been, I hope he don't follow after. It's been quite an experience. And what we've written in this book are some of those exciting stories.
right, welcome to Pure Laughs. I'm Mike Connell. You ready for a good time tonight? Yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about because I'm getting old and I'm ready to go home soon. Am I right, people? Yes, I'm aging like milk. Anyone else? Anyone else? Man, I'm at that age where I look young on the outside, but I am old on the inside. I promise you that. I was jogging the other day. Okay, let's be honest. I wasn't jogging. I was walking, all right? But I smelled a delicious aroma. I was like, oh, is that carne asada? No, that's my thighs chafing. I'm at that age, okay? I'm wearing baby powder again as a grown man. No one ever tells you you're going to wear that again as a grown man. And I don't know how to put it on. I just throw it all over my body. My wife gets mad. She walks into the bathroom, almost slips and breaks her neck. She said, who's cooking fajitas in here? It's something else, man. It's something else. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be laughing. You guys ready for some fun tonight? All right. You know why? Because laughter is essential. They told us it wasn't. Trust me. When everything went down, they said, you know what? Laughter is essential. Comedians, you're all out of work. And to tell you what, it got me real sad. I went home. I got these little oils. I got this little diffuser. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this on, and I'm going to smell good, and I'm going to feel good. My wife came up and said, give me that. Those are essential oils. You are not essential, all right? That hurt my feelings. But I'll tell you what, we're back and ready to laugh. And don't you guys go anywhere, because we're going to be back with the grandma of comedy herself, Miss Anita Milner. Did that one work?
That one worked. We got the crowd mic too, so then we have extra time. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. So we're coming back in 5.
Coming back, do you want me to set up the chair?
Yeah, just set up the chair.
Okay. Well, let me make sure it's centered. Is that good? Stage position? You need her closer to the front?
No, you're good.
Right there?
You're good. Right there.
All right, and then she'll come over. Okay, where is off camera? Hey, so do you want me there when we come back, and then I have her come up?
Yes. So you'll start here. When we come back, right there. Mike, you're here. You introduce her. Come up and do your thing. He'll walk on.
All right.
Just natural. You ready, sir?
Do you want me to move this for you, or keep that there? I can move it. I can take it off totally. Anita, you want it off totally? I can take it off totally if you don't use it. I can take it off stage totally.
No,
Yeah.
just come back with that. Does she use it at all?
I don't think she uses it at all. You just sit down with the mic, correct? Yeah. We don't need it.
Yeah. All right. And we're ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Pure Laughs. Keep that applause going for the grandma of comedy herself, Miss Anita Milner.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. It's good to be here. Good to be anywhere. This is, you're all Baptist, aren't you? Or this is a Baptist church? Okay, I just hadn't told the others that if you're Baptist, there will be a love offering taken after the show for us. So I thought that would be a nice bonus for you. I find out that there's always 2 questions people have about me. How old is that old woman? And what does she do? Well, I'm 85 years old, and on a good day, I get dressed. Sometimes completely. Yes. Today I'm all zipped up, and I don't have my fuzzy pink slippers on. On a really good day, the paramedics don't show up. Yes. And I am a widow. My husband died a few years ago after 49 years of marriage. It was the only way he could escape. Coward. And he was a Marine, too. So, COVID's been hard on us, hasn't it? I mean, we've had a year a really bad year, and it's still continuing. And I think COVID kind of made all of us a little bit crazy, don't you? We're not the way we were a year ago. I don't think anyone is. And I noticed, well, the other day, I have on my cell phone, maybe you have it too, there's neighborhood news that tells you what's going on in your neighborhood. And I noticed the other day an announcement, well, this was last year, and it said that an 84-year-old woman had been missing from her home for 2 days. Crossed my heart. My first thought was, I wonder if it's me. But then I looked at the picture, and it wasn't. And then I noticed it said she weighed 85 pounds. 85, nobody weighs 85 pounds. I mean, that woman's not lost. She's somewhere in the house. She just fell into an open drawer or the trash can, or they need to look behind the couch. I know she's there. So, and they didn't, I never saw her name mentioned again, so I'm sure she showed up. They found her in the litter box or somewhere there. And I've also found that our personal hygiene has suffered. We're not as clean as we used to be because, face it, we're alone. And I think people say, well, I wonder if I should shower today. What day is it? August? Good enough. That'll do it. But, however, I will admit that my daughter and her husband, they used to bicker a lot, but they have never gotten along better than they have this last year. I know. I said, honey, you've got Stockholm Syndrome. Nothing has changed. Let's see, what else? Oh, the other day, I had a craving for sourdough toast. And if sourdough bread comes in those great big slices, if you buy the loaf. And I was standing in front of the toaster with a slice of sourdough bread. And I tried to put it in the slot. And it's too big. And I have no mind left. I tried to put it in the second, and the third, and the fourth slot, and it wouldn't fit. So then I turned it sideways. And then it sticks up about this much. And I only tried it in a couple of slots. And I stood there for several seconds before I realized that I could actually cut the piece in half and do it that way. But, and then I knew I was really bad off when I was looking at the toast and talking to the jelly. I mean, the jelly was getting too close to the edge. I was afraid it was going to fall off, and I talked to the jelly. See, what else about? Oh, during COVID, I was infested by ants. And you know how it is. You can get rid of them, but it takes days. It took me days to get rid of those ants. And then when they were finally gone, I really kind of missed the company. Yeah, so. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, probably, I imagine, I heard about so many people getting their DNA done during COVID. I guess we had nothing else to do. And I don't know, all my life I heard that the family was like 50, Heinz 57 varieties, that we had all these different mixed races in my family, and I was kind of interested to get the DNA done. There has never been a family with less melanin in it than ours. We are absolutely pure white, nothing interesting. We're transparent. That's what we are. In fact, the DNA results said they gave me a new category, vanilla. I cannot understand it. Apparently my ancestors, they're all from the British Isles, every one of them. They're all from the British Isles. And apparently, well, you know, with being that transparent, we're all subject to skin cancer and freckles and sunburns. Apparently, my entire family, for hundreds of years, holed up in caves up in the British Isles, never mixing with anybody else. There's no handsome, dark stranger ever was allowed in, apparently. No relatives of Genghis Khan. No Cherokee princess. None of the family legends was true. Just our family holed up there for hundreds of years. And apparently what happened, in the 1700s, someone came to the cave door and said, "Boats are here to take you to the United States." And all my ancestors rushed out of the caves to the boats, got on the boats, went to America, and as fast as they could, they made themselves get to Kentucky, where they all became Baptists. And that's the story of my family. That's all the excitement there was in my family. Now, also during the COVID, my main company was my 3 cats. 3 worthless, barfing, bulimic cats. All I did all day was clean out the litter box. That my neighbors should love me because those are indoor cats. And finally, out of nothing else to do, one day I decided to weigh what my cats are producing. My cats produce over 2.5 pounds of stuff a day. I weighed it. Do you know how? That's 1/3 of a ton a year that they're producing, this vile smelling stuff. And I got to thinking, you know, that could be a perfect weapon of mass destruction. I mean, 1/3 of a ton, you could make this into a bomb, and the next time that little North Korean troll with a trapezoid-shaped head, the next time he broke a treaty, we could bomb them with these feces urine bombs, and we could get away with it. The world would love us because they're not nuclear. But the beauty of it is that North Korea could not retaliate because we have 94 million cats in the United States. And North Korea has 6. And they've probably eaten those by now anyway, so. Yeah. However, we can't do this with China. They have 87 million cats. We don't want them to retaliate against us. I really thought this was a good idea, and in fact, I tweeted, Donald was the president then, I tweeted to Donald and told him about my plan, and he said he wasn't about to take any advice from some 84-year-old woman who saved cat poop. So that didn't work out very well. So what else? Oh, people used to ask my husband and me the secret of being able to stay married so gosh awful long. And as you can imagine, there's a couple of reasons. One, you stay together because of the children. Neither one of us wanted custody. And on our honeymoon, we swore that we would never go to sleep without first settling an argument. And it worked. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't have a job. I had all the time in the world. The worst thing about being married to my husband was the snoring. Absolutely incredible. I did not get a decent night's sleep in 49 years. The dogs ran off in 87. And I don't know about you ladies who have to try to get through the nights lying next to one of those snoring machines, but sometimes the only way I could do it was to fantasize about ways to kill him. And now that he's gone and the police have closed the case, I think I can share with you my favorite fantasy that helped me get through the night lying next to that man. I would fantasize about dropping those Kraft miniature marshmallows into his mouth, one at a time, until that sound just got less and less and finally stopped altogether. Oh, I love that fantasy. Sometimes after that fantasy, I had to smoke a cigarette. And what made it even worse was he had that sleep apnea. You know, that's that disease where you quit breathing for several moments at a time. And I'd lie there some nights and I'd think, I wonder if he really is dead this time. And then I'd think, you know, I could use a good night's sleep. I'll dial 911 in the morning. My husband and I had two semi-beautiful daughters, Bigfoot and Swamp Thing. And I really would not want to be raising kids today for anything, not in this world. I have a neighbor down the street, has a 15-and-a-half-year-old son, came home last week with his navel pierced to match his fiance's, who'd had his done the week before. So, not a happy woman, no. And before my husband passed away, we were talking about the fact that we had both gotten old, and I guess he was trying to be nice. He said, you know, you wouldn't look so bad for your age if it weren't for all those wrinkles. And I said, sweetheart, when you're snoring all by yourself in the guest room tonight, consider this. These are not wrinkles. These are laugh lines. And he said, I don't think I ever noticed your neck laughing. And now you know why he's dead. Thank you. I'm Anita Milner. I snuck up on you. Sorry.
Keep it going for Anita Milner. The cops are on their way. We got her here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for Anita Milner. Thank you guys for tuning in to Pure Laughs.
That's a scary thing.
Test, 1, 2. Rocking to the beat, and I'm like, hey, but that voice sounds familiar. Okay, all right.
Welcome, everybody, to Pure Laughs. I'm Mike Connell. You ready for some fun tonight? Oh, I can tell. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. We got the seniors in the house with the AARP. What's going on, guys? They're drinking Metamucil vodka shots, getting warmed up. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We got people out here. Look at, thank you, sir, for wearing the good flannel tonight. Appreciate that. Look like a lumberjack. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Gotcha, man. All right, well, I'm here to keep you guys hip and ready to go because we've got a stellar show for you tonight. When we come back, I'm going to be... One more time. Ah! All right.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got... All right. Ready? Yep. See this wonderful thing. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Connell. Welcome to Pure Laughs. You ready for a good time tonight? Is anybody out here celebrating something? I'm talking birthdays, anniversaries, divorces. Oh yeah, a couple of those, huh? Look at it. We got the church group in here. We got the old folks in here. AARP. What's up, guys? It's way past your bedtime. You're getting warmed up. You guys can't see this on camera. They're getting warmed up with some Metamucil vodka shots down there, aren't you? Look at you go. That's what I'm talking about. We got people dressed up in their nice flannels. Someone wore sandals. Awkward. Well, I'll tell you what, enough with being awkward. I've got a killer show for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on Pure Laughs with Sean Williams in just a bit. Did that work?
There you go. That's a take. Okay. All right. So when we come back, you want the stand, right?
I'm just gonna take it out and move it to the side. That's
Okay.
all.
So we'll put it back on the stand when you introduce it.
All right. Is this the right height for you? Right there? Or do you want it where I'm at so you can make fun of me? Okay. All right. All right, welcome back, everyone, to Pure Laughs. I want you to keep that clapping going for the hilarious Mr. Sean Williams.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? You good? Oh man, okay. I gotta check something. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't block out the sun. I'm good. My wife rescued a dog recently. As soon as I saw this dog, I hated it. My wife brought home a white lab. I should explain, my wife is white and we already have a black lab. So now we're a white and black couple with matching dogs. And my wife's like, let's take the dogs for a walk. So she grabs a black dog and I got the white one. And I'm mad because we literally look like a checkerboard walking down the street. And we get close to home and his brother pulls up, rolls down his window and says, hey, y'all should just get a Dalmatian. I hate this stupid dog, man. Interracial marriage is hard. Like, we've been married 20 years and we're happy, but it's hard. Thank you. It's hard because sometimes I got to do some crazy white people stuff to keep my wife happy. Like for my 50th birthday, my wife took me to Yucaipa, to an apple farm. And we actually paid $50 to pick apples. It is literally the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm the only black person there, right? And I'm holding a basket for my wife. White people think I work there. They keep coming up taking my apples. I'm like, put those apples back, man. Those are mine, right? And my wife is so excited. She's like, honey, these apples make great apple pies. I'm like, so does Coco's. Let's get the hell out of here. This is stupid. But that's what happens when you marry outside your tribe. You end up doing some crazy stuff. Like, I've even been on a hot air balloon ride before. Messed up part about that, it was my idea. See, if I'd been married to a black woman, there's no way we go on a hot air balloon ride. Because she would check me and remind me that black people don't do that type of stuff. I said, hey, baby, you want to go on a hot air balloon ride? She say, fool, are you crazy? I'd be like, you're right, that's a dumb idea. Thank you, baby. Like, that'd be the way the conversation would go. Not white wife. White wife's like, sure, I'll pack a lunch, right? So we went down to San Diego and we got in this giant Christmas basket. That's what it is, this big old Christmas basket. 15 feet off the ground, I realized I've made a terrible mistake. Because it's me and 7 white people. And I seen the movies, the black guy always dies first, right? So we get up in the air and the guy flying this thing starts playing that song, I Believe I Can Fly, right? which is stupid. And then they start passing out champagne, cheese, and crackers. And one of the ladies gets nosy. She says, "So, Captain Bob, what made you get into flying?" And I swear to God, this guy goes, "Well, 3 weeks ago, when I was working at Applebee's," I'm like, oh my God. That's when I realized I was in a Craigslist balloon, right? The bottom hasn't been tested. At any time it could drop out, we all gonna die. Make myself a promise that if that happens, before we hit the ground, I'm gonna be naked. No, so that way when the first responders show up, you know, the cops and fire department, they find 7 dead white people, an open bottle of champagne, and a naked black dude. Because that's a 48 hours mystery right there. If that was a Law and Order episode, it would be the season finale. Just Ice-T and Benson standing there going, what the heck was going on up there? And who was touching the black dude? Like, that's the way that would go. If you've ever been in a hot air balloon ride, every landing is a crash landing. So we start to come down, and Captain Appleby yells out, "Brace yourself," right? The balloon hits the ground, turns to the side, one of the white ladies fly out. And then we start going back up, and then this dude goes, "Okay, everybody, make yourselves heavy." And everybody looks at me like, "Okay, that's your job." I'm telling you, it's hard, man. My wife likes escape rooms. Right? It seems like every weekend we got to go to an escape room. You know what they are? Right? Well, you guys call it IKEA. Screw that place, all right? I hate that place. Oh, man. We got, before the pandemic broke out, I started driving Uber, right? Just for some new experiences. The first guy to get in my car sat directly behind me. I wasn't scared because he had a man bun. I ain't scared no dude with a man bun. But then he gets on the phone, he starts telling the other person that he has HIV. No, see, ma'am, I'm educated on the subject. I know you can't get HIV from a dude riding your car, because I read up on it, right? But then he said he also had hepatitis C, and that's when I got scared, because I didn't read up on hepatitis C, right? So we driving, and my paranoia kicks in. My paranoia is telling me, yo, make this dude move to the side, he's nasty, right? And I'm arguing with myself. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna disrespect this dude like that. Then my paranoia says, well, what if he leans forward and licks the back of your neck? Freaked me out, man. Next dude to get in my car has a dog. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you call Uber and you have a dog, we have to take you. So this guy gets in my car with a German Shepherd named Lucky. I had to drive this guy 13 miles. At mile number 12, Lucky took a poop in my car. I know, too. I saw him do it, too, lady. I'm like, hey, man, your dog just pooped in my car. He looked right at me and said, that was already there. Thing was, he said it so convincingly that for a second I thought, oh, no, that dude with hepatitis C took a crap in my car. I think the best ride I've had of all was this young couple got in my car, right? And we driving down the 60, and I look back, and I can't see them. So I turn around, and they're kissing hot and heavy in my car. I'm 53 years old. I've been with the same woman for over 20 years. So I did what any man in my position would do. I pulled over so I could watch him for a little while, right? So I'm watching him, and they didn't even know I stopped. Finally, the dude goes, hey, baby, do you like that? And that's when it got weird, because I answered before she did. I said, oh, yeah, that's hot, man. The girl got mad. She's like, keep your eyes on the road, driver. And I was like, it's okay. I pulled over. Go ahead. It's good, man. We don't have any kids, but we tried to for a long time. Wasn't working. So finally, I Googled it. I didn't Google how to do that, lady. I Googled, like, what we could use as an additive. Found a website said women get pregnant while taking Robitussin. Told my wife about it. She said, go get it. I went to Walgreens, grabbed the first bottle of Robitussin I saw, came back home. My wife drank half the bottle. I drank the other half because we were desperate. And then we got ready to do it, and we fell asleep. Woke up 12 hours later, realized I bought Robitussin nighttime. We didn't get a chance to make baby that night. We had a doggone good sleep, y'all. Robitussin ain't no joke. But my niece has 2 kids, right? She's got 2 boys, one 3, the other one 1.5. They made us the godparents. So we figured we better have them spend the night just to make sure we actually like these kids, right? We may have to get rid of one or decide ahead of time. The 1.5-year-old's being potty trained. He says, on potty, right? So I got him up, got in the bathroom, pulled his pants down, put him on the toilet, and he peed all over my leg and the floor. See, you're laughing, but I didn't realize it's my responsibility to push a little thingy down. See, you can do it because you're a mom, it's not a problem. Sir, you can do it because you're a father, it's not an issue. When the uncle does it, he gets 7 to 10. I'm sorry, I can't, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got man boobs. I ain't gonna do well in prison at all. Next time he had to go, I went outside and got a stick. I'm like, here you go, buddy. You good now. So good, man. I have ailments, right? So one of my ailments, I have like sleep apnea. All right, for those of you who don't know, that's when you stop breathing in your sleep, right? Doctor gave me a mask to put on. First time I put the mask on, my wife got turned on because she said I looked like a fighter pilot. So now every time we have relations, she makes me wear it. And we get all into our role playing because we've been married a long time. I went out to March Air Force Base, tried to get one of little onesies like Tom Cruise had on the Top Gun, the green ones. But they don't make those jumpsuits in a 5X. So I switched it up, got me a pair of overalls. So now I'm a crop duster. Every Thursday night is crop dusting night at my house. That's how we get down. Okay. I get along with everybody. We got a nice crowd in here. I get along with everybody. Only thing I don't like doing is working with Mexican dudes. Because when you work with Mexican guys, everybody gets a nickname. I know. I worked at a Mexican restaurant, right? My nickname was Gordo. Okay? That's okay. It just means fat. Until one day we had a workplace accident. A 5-gallon can of nacho cheese blew up and exploded on me. They changed my nickname to Queso Negro. That's not cool. That is not a cool nickname to have, man. It's been 15 years, I see one of them dudes at the gas station. She's like, Queso Negro, hola. I'm like, shut up, Jose. That wasn't funny. Okay, all right. Okay. That emoji makes me feel like somebody's staring at me from the back, right? And my backside's not my good side. I tell you, my front's a good side. That's not good, right? So. All right, let me get out of here. Okay. Once you've been married a long time, right? Like I've been married over 20 years, that means my wife has to go to the doctor with me because she says I don't ask the right questions, right? So recently, like I had to have one of my kidneys taken out. And we're meeting with the surgeon. He's explaining how the surgeries are gonna go. And my wife stopped him halfway through. She said, hey, hold on a second. How are you going to make sure you take out the right kidney? And doctor got all excited. He's like, oh my God, that's a fantastic question. He looked at me and said, you should have asked that question, Mr. Williams. I said, I'm sorry. I just assumed you knew what the hell you were doing, right? What they do is they take a Sharpie and they write on the side of your stomach where the kidney's got to come out at. Told y'all, my wife is white and she's smart. Because she stopped him again. Whoa. What color's a Sharpie? She made them use whiteout, which is crap, right? But stuff takes forever to get off the skin. So cool. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. My name is Sean Williams. Thank you.
Keep it going for Sean Williams. Let him hear it. And we'll see you next time on Pure Laughs.
Too late. All right. It's recorded.
Jokes do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of the church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that?
Sometime when I get the balls.
I feel like this is where you're starting to get tired. Need you. We cannot see smiles on the camera. We gotta hear laughs. You ready for it? Ha ha ha! Come on, yeah!
Camera can hear it.
All right, here we go.
Some after.
3/4. From the very start, when I hit down to 3, when I hit 2, start clapping the steak up. Okay? There you go. All right. Ready, Mike? Good. All right. Ready if I say call it?
It was off.
One more time.
All right, welcome to Pure Laughs. I'm your host, Mike Cano. You ready for a good time tonight? I hope so, man. I'm feeling good, feeling fresh. Look at you guys looking good, man. I like it. Must be some single people in here. Clap your hands, single people. Clap your hands. Oh, I remember when I was single, man. I was the man. I was the man hanging out at Last Call. That's pretty much how I got all my dates right there. Yes, people don't usually say, I want the one that's chubby and 5'2". No, they want tall, dark, and handsome. I tried anyways, though, man. When I was younger, I used to say, what's up, girl? You know, what's up? You want to get out of here? Come on, let's go, girl. Man, you know I don't got a car, right? Can I drive your car? Oh, nice, man. Thank you for the keys. Thank you for the keys. Yeah, this is a nice ride. Okay. So where you live? You right back there? You know what's messed up is that's a true story, guys. Don't start to laugh. And the true story actually is that she had automatic seats, so I literally had to sit there like, she was in the back like, where are you going? Hurt, man, hurt. But I'll tell you what, we're not about hurting today. We're about healing. We're about laughter. And I know you're ready for some laughs, right? All right, well, don't go anywhere because we will be right back with Edwanda White.
All right, awesome. All right, we're coming back now. That was a good one.
All right, anything you want me to say, Edwanda?
Whatever you want to say.
Any credit, anything you want me to say, or just hilarious?
Whatever you want to say is fine.
From LA?
Linwood.
From Linwood, California.
Let me just say real quick, honored to have all of you do this. And it goes, he probably didn't tell you, but it's going in 71 million homes. That's where the show's going so far.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, you didn't know that.
Yeah, none of them showed up today, but 71 million. After 71 million see it, then we should have more people in here, right? That's how it works? Okay, let's do that. It's 70 million Russian bots, 1 million U.S. citizens. All right, there it is. All right, welcome back to Pure Laughs. Keep those claps going for Edwanda White.
All right. Looking good, everybody. Hey. This is so cool. because I'm from Linwood. He said I was from Linwood, California. That's right next to Compton, all right? Nobody really knows where that is. But growing up in a Latino neighborhood made me a full-service person, okay? I'm telling you, I'm not racist at all because my Latino families always kept me fed. You understand? They had parties for anything. You understand? Every weekend, their little daughter might turn 3. Wasn't nobody gonna be 3 at the party, but they was gonna have a party and share it with the whole neighborhood. Ain't that nice? Whether you wanted them to or not. You understand? And the DJ at the Latino party is the livest DJ because they have the spinning ball. Where they get the spinning ball, I don't know. They be having the spinning ball with the crates and the record. They can mix any kind of music with any kind of music. You be hearing them all down the street, and they be like, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na, salt and pepper, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na, salt and pepper, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na-na, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-na-na-na, y por eso los grandes amores de gustos colores, de gusta la vida. But they don't be playing no games. You understand me? I love the Latino community. I ain't gonna even lie. Can I tell y'all my business? When I say, can I tell y'all my business? Say, girl, tell me your business. Can I tell y'all my business? Okay, my mama, right? My mama, she gonna make me break up with my boyfriend, right? She gonna get all mad just because he tried to kill me that one time, right? Why was she holding the grudge? I was like, mama, he played like that, okay? Stop, right? She's still holding the grudge. And why do black mamas know everything? Why? You try to lie to them, but they already know. My mama told me she's psychic. She was like, you can't see him no more. You can't see him no more. You can't see him no more. And she was right, too, because when he hit me in both of my eyes, I could not see him no more. How did she know? You know what I'm saying? My mama good. You understand me? It was my fault, though, because, you know, I was from a conservative home. You know those, you go to church and come home and go to church, go home. You don't know what's going on in the outside world, right? So I was dating a hardcore gangster Crip, y'all, and didn't even know. Because I didn't know the signs. He wore blue all the time. I just thought he was color coordinated. You know what I mean? I didn't know he had a little perm, so he had that little flower thing on his head. I thought he was just holding his edges down. I didn't know it was no gang thing. He used to do the little dance and everything. I just thought he was happy. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was no gang thing. I found out he was a hardcore Crip. Now, I know y'all don't know this because y'all a classy crowd out here. I see all of y'all, okay? I know you don't know this, but the Crips wear blue, right? And the other gang wear another color. He hardcore Cripping, and I found out he was a Crip by accident, right? He hardcore Cripping, and okay, all I did, y'all, was get a job at Target. How was I supposed to know this was gonna be a problem? You know what I mean? So he came home one day, he opened the door, and he saw the red shirt. He was like, what that Crip like, cuz? What that Crip like, homie? Where you from, fool? Break yourself, homie. Break yourself. Where you from, fool? I was like, ah! I'm not from nowhere. I'm from Target. Can't you see my name tag? You crazy. I'm serious. We laughed about that at the wedding. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. All you want to do is just be happy, right? You want to pay your bills. You want to pay your tithes or whatever you paying and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Have fun or whatever. That's why that song was so popular, you guys. Remember that song Pharrell had? 'Cause I'm happy, right? That was the best song in the world because it resonated with everybody. People in Germany was doing it in other languages and all kind of stuff, right? But during the pandemic, we wasn't happy, okay? We couldn't go outside. We couldn't do nothing. You know what I mean? We were not happy. I'm trying to tell y'all, before the pandemic, I had money. You understand me? But I gave it to Jeff Bezos. ordering all them Amazon packages. I'm serious. He had me like, them Amazon packages was like crack. Don't lie. It really was. Like, why did I need a salad shooter? I don't know. You know what I mean? But it was only $9.99. You feel me? Let me tell you something. Jeff Bezos had me out there so tough, like crack. He had me like Lionel Richie, right? Because every time an Amazon truck would come on my street, I'd just stand in the street and be like, hello, is it me you're looking for? It was bad, okay? He had me out there on Real Talk. Let me tell y'all something, okay? The reason why we want to be happy, and I'm going to tell you, Pharrell should have remade that song for the unhappy people. During the pandemic, he would have made $1 gazillion, okay? Y'all help me out with the unhappy song that he should have made. Y'all ready? This is the song he should have did. I'm unhappy. Clap your hands if you broke and your bills is coming due. I'm unhappy. Clap your hands if all your baby daddies is even more broke than you. I'm unhappy. Clap your hand if your kid's so bad that you just want to run and hide. I'm unhappy. Clap your hands if you so broke that you can't even pay your tithes. I'm unhappy. I'm so unhappy. Thank y'all. Y'all a good crowd. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me tell you something, man. Comedy is life and life is comedy, you know what I mean? And when you share what you got going on, let me tell y'all something, okay? I'm tired of people not being proud of who they are. Racism needs to stop. I love who loves me. You understand me? It ain't about the race. I got Asian friends, white friends, Jewish friends, all kind of people. You missing out if you just stick to one people. I know Latino people and Asian people that'll block a bullet for me. You understand me? And I know some black people that might move out the way. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you, it ain't about the people. It's about the love. Everybody talking about stop the Asian hate. I don't hate no Asians. I love everybody. How am I hate an Asian when I have an Asian doctor? My doctor is Asian. The best doctor in the world, by the way. His name is Dr. Wu. That's not his real name, but I seen that bill. I was like, woo, woo. Dr. Wu cool though, you know what I'm saying? He do his doggone thing. I don't like when people don't like who they are, you know what I mean? I'm a black queen, you understand? Everything real about me, everything. Everything real about me, okay, except for my hair, okay? This right here is $2 for $5. I ain't got a front for none of y'all. On Real Talk. I love who I am. They done messed Little Kim up and K. Michelle. You know what I'm saying? K. Michelle, they was beautiful chocolate queens. You know what I mean? Real beautiful girls. And now they done messed her in the head. Lil' Kim looking like Zsa Zsa Gabor or something. Her nose way up here, probably can't breathe. Eyes looking all crazy, looking like an owl or something like that. She looked crazy. You know what I mean? But they messed her head up. Mariah Carey, she didn't want to be called black. You know what I mean? I get hers though. Mariah, you know, she mixed with a bunch of stuff. Tiger, he didn't want to be called black, you know, but he pretty much know he black now, though. He know he black now, though. But Mariah, though, I forgive her. She want to be called black. We could just say she's an Israelite. You know what I mean? You know, because she is real light. So, y'all kind of smart. I like y'all. That's what I'm talking about. What's really going on? Where the alcoholics at? Just the front row? The alcoholics? I love alcoholics, man, but y'all need to stop naming your kids after alcohol, though. Don't do that. Like, my name is Edwanda, so I ain't talking about nobody's name, but come on, right? My friend was like, oh, just because you been on TV doing your little comedy, you know what I'm saying? You used to keep it real. And now you talking about people and their names. My daughter named Alizé. My other daughter named Chablis. My other daughter named Chardonnay. And when my wife pregnant right now, and she about to have a baby, and we gonna call her Nye. I was like, Nye? What does that have to do with alcohol? So when she had grandkids, we gonna call her Grandma Nye. Y'all, that was ghetto fabulous right there. That was, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop my collar on that one, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I'm from the hood, but I'm smart. You know what I mean? I can read. I don't like nobody talking down to me. They gotta whisper to me like I'm not smart or something like that. You know, I just finished law school. I don't know what y'all talking about. You might want to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I'm from the hood, but I just finished law school. That's right, okay? I just finished. Well, I didn't graduate or nothing. I'm just finished with all that. I'm finished with that. I'm not finna do that no more. You know what I mean? Them books was real big and all that. I know y'all was counting on me, but I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? Let me tell you something. And y'all ladies out there, I want to talk to y'all ladies real quick. I'm just going to talk to y'all, okay? Stop, denying yourself your own beauty and greatness. You know what I mean? Know yourself. I know myself. I know where I'm at. I know my reality. I know back in the day, I used to be like, pow, 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 killing the game. You know what I mean? But now I'm more kind of like Al. You know what I mean? But I'm cute to myself, though. If you ain't feeling good to yourself, all you got to do, ladies, is go to a Jamaican market one time. Now, if you walk from one end of the Jamaican market to the other end and nobody hits on you, just shut the game down. Just quit. You're done. You're done. Because they would talk to anybody. They come on to you. I said, hello there. I said, hello there, pretty thing. Surely you must be an angel. Sent from the heavens up above. Girl, you got to tell me your name before I die. And we're going to be like, oh, I don't want you to die. How you doing? I'm trying to tell you, I got with this Jamaican dude, and he stomped on my heart. You understand? You know what stomp mean? You know what I mean? I was in love with him. Not love, L-O-V-E, but love, L-U-H, okay? This dude stomped on my heart so bad, my friends started calling me Natalie Cole. You know, Natalie Cole had them songs that be begging her man to stay, so they laughing at me, calling me Natalie Cole and stuff. I was so brokenhearted, y'all. I just didn't even want to think about it. I was almost over it, and then they start playing them love jams and stuff on the radio, and that's the worst thing to listen to when you're trying to get over somebody. Don't be pathetic like Adele, you know what I mean? I was like Adele, hello. It's me. You know, this man don't want to talk to you. You leave him alone. And I start walking around just singing Natalie Cole songs for no reason. You're like a flower to a tree, like words to a melody of love. Ain't no way we can break up. No words that can make us blow our thing. We're just inseparable. If you didn't do the Jurassic Park yelp out of the pit of your guts, you were not in love. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the... That's when your girls like these, they look like riders. These right there, these girls right there, they look like they ride on the fool. You know what I mean? They get with you and come on, girl. Come on, girl. Comb your hair. Come on, girl. You too cute, girl. Get out of that onesie. Come on, girl. Put on some eyelashes. This don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Come on, girl. Comb your hair. We still be in Natalie Cole mode. We be broken. Why should I comb my hair when I know I'm not going anywhere? Why should I keep right on giving when I lost my only reason for living? So go on. We be toe up. We need to stop all that, ladies, because we beautiful and we queens. We need to stop letting these dudes break us down. You know what I'm saying? We need to have more strength to that. We used to cry over y'all. He fine, too. Let me tell you something. This dude right here, we used to cry over y'all, boo-boo. We don't cry no more, though. You know why we don't cry, though? Because we got jobs, okay? And we got alarms on them BMWs. Boo-boo, okay? Brother want to leave us? We have an attitude, don't we, ladies? Oh, no, leave that luggage because I bought that, too, okay? You're going to do you, I'm going to do me, and that's how that's going to go. That's why we need to sing our own theme song. Right, ladies? Yeah, this the song you need to sing when you want to think about that dude that didn't treat you right. You think to this song and you gonna feel better. Let's go. Dun 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 always broke and didn't have no money. Cheated on me, bet you thought it was funny. Living with your mama ain't got no dreams. Why you gotta be so mean? You was ugly anyway. That's why I broke up with you. You was ugly anyway. And you was always acting like a fool. You was ugly anyway. Hey, I don't know why I wasted time with you, cause you was ugly anyway. Hey, and I'ma tell your mama on you. Big old head and you look like a junkie. Eating too much and you getting kind of chunky. I just thought you was a really nice man, and that's why I gave you a chance, but you was ugly anyway. Sing it with me, ladies. That's why I broke up with you. You was ugly anyway. And you was always acting like a fool. You was ugly anyway. Hey, I don't know why I wasted time with you, cause you was ugly anyway. Hey, and I'ma tell your mama on you. That's gonna be a hit, huh? That's gonna be a hit. You know good and well I'm gonna get some of y'all fired, cause next week you gonna be at your job talking about he was ugly anyway. Let me tell y'all my name so y'all can remember it. My name is Edwanda. Say it for me, please. Edwanda. Y'all know black people, whatever they arguing about, that's gonna be your name. My mama and daddy was arguing. Daddy said let's name the baby Ed. Mama said name the baby Wanda. Edwanda. Okay? Same thing happened with my sister. Her name is Edna. Daddy said let's name the baby Ed. Mama said no. Y'all smart. I'm gonna close out with poetry. Y'all snap your fingers like this for the poetry. Let me tell y'all something on this note. I am a comic, but I also rap. It's a fact that I attack, but my rhyming ain't whack, you see. My mama told me that the truth would set me free, and if I try, I could be what I want to be. Then she said, when you true to yourself, you never have to worry about nobody else, because what God gives you, no one can take it away. Like Hammer said, we need to pray just to make it today. So I'm reaching for the sky, gotta say goodbye, enjoy performing for you, I can't lie. I want to thank y'all for coming. There is no doubt I am Edwanda White. I love y'all, and I'm out. Woo, look at y'all. Thank you, thank you.
Keep
thank
it
you.
going for Edwanda
I love
White.
y'all. Pure laughs.
Thank you for tuning in to Pure Laughs. Until next time.
Oh,
He came out. Do it. So I messed up and didn't say Linwood up front, so let's do one more with me just saying Linwood so I can bring you out. And then we'll just splice it in real nice. You guys clap. Like we're coming back from laughs. You tell me.
So, this is her coming up.
Yeah, her coming up. So I'm basically... All right, what we're going to do is do the intro again. People are going to clap, and I'm going to say all the way from Linwood, California, put your hands together for Edwanda White. I forgot to say Linwood. It's my fault. Yeah. Yeah. We're really just going to cut, like, just you kind of just coming right there. There you go. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Clap it up. All right, welcome back to Pure Laughs. Keep those claps going all the way from Linwood, California. Put your hands together for Edwanda White.
Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Hey, Chucky, can I make fun of the Raiders on here? Okay, good. Do you want this right here, or do you want him to bring it up with me?
That's your walk.
That's it.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, everything's cool? Because the first part is me.
You're coming up?
Yeah.
You do a little bit?
Yeah.
Introduce him?
Yeah.
You want to get that together? You know where he's from and all that?
I saying where's from? No, I'm just saying, you know. You might see him
All the
touring.
way from down the street.
No, you can catch him touring in Vegas and on cruise ships. He's here for you tonight.
Yeah, tell me.
Put your hands together for musical comedian Ace Union.
There you go. All right, we're ready. Go for it. You don't have to do that. Five, four, three, two.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pure Laughs. I'm your host, Mike Cano. Are you ready for a good time tonight? All right, all right. I'm excited. You know why? My team won today, man. I've been watching football. I've been watching it. I know some people say yes, some people say no. I've been watching it, okay? Because I grew up in the hood. We were all about football, okay? And it wasn't because we liked the team. It's because we grew up around cholos. You guys know what those are, right? Basically, Raider fans. Do you guys understand? You guys like, oh, now I know. Yes. Those are the gangster people. I make a lot of fun of them, but man, I wouldn't mess with them ever. And you know what? For all the smack I talk about Raider fans, I will say this. I just got back from performing in Vegas, and the whole city of Vegas is being taken over by Raiders. Seriously, all Raider Nation, everywhere you look. It's all about the fans now. Even as you drive in, they change the sign. It says, "Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, home of the Raiders, EBT now accepted." I swear it's... Oh, did that cut off, Chucky? That cut off. Can I do it one more time? Sorry, man, that cut off. Dang, man, it was right there.
Five, four, three, two.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pure Laughs. I'm your host, Mike Cano. You ready for a good time tonight? All right, I like to see that. I'm ready because I'm hyped. My team won today. I've been watching football all day. My team won. I grew up, well, we didn't really care about the teams. We just grew up with cholos. You guys know what those are? Okay, let me explain. Raider fans. Do you guys know what those are now? Those are the gangsters, the cholos. We had to look out for those games because we had to look out for those guys. You understand? Those teardrops were from when they lost. You understand? Yes, I know. You know, for all the smack I talk about Raiders, I will say this. I just performed in Vegas, and the whole city of Vegas is being taken over by Raider Nation. I will say that, no joke. Even as you drive in, they changed it just for Raider fans. You drive in now, it says, "Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, home of the Raiders, EBT now accepted." I swear, man. Some people at home are like, "What's EBT?" That's food stamps, all right? They accept that at the stadium. But I'll tell you what, man, we're gonna have a great time tonight, so don't go anywhere because we will be back with musical comedian Ace Guillen. She's still singing. She was anyway. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Pure Laughs. Our next comedian coming up, you might see him headlining in Vegas or touring cruise ships as well, but he's here for you tonight. Put your hands together for musical comedian Ace Guillen.
All right, keep it going for your host, you guys. It's weird. It's weird to be back in civilization and shake hands, because for a while there, I guess we weren't allowed to, because people were getting weird a while back. Like, you had to, fist bump. And then now we were like, hey, and then, you wave and do the crane kick and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. I don't know what was going on with the, yeah. So it's nice to, human contact is great. So, yeah, and people forgot how to dress, apparently, so now that we're all back out in public, I saw a woman at the grocery store wearing a mini skirt, high heels, and socks, which was really weird. I think that was the last outfit she had at the door before she... So, I am a musical comic. I used to be a musician before I got into comedy, so basically... So, work out. So, I grew up in the 80s, listening to 1980s music, and I don't know if you guys remember that era, but it was really just redundant. Everything on TV was every time I would watch MTV, it was the same guys. They all sounded identically the same. There was a guy crying with runny mascara for no reason. Every video was this dude, all by himself, doing this. About you, but you let me down. You really let me down. Gonna run into a field without you. Gonna spin around until I fall down. And now I'm dizzy. I keep spinning around. That was every video in the 1980s. That song would end, the next one would sound exactly the same. The only time it changed was late at night. They had a heavy metal hour called the Headbangers Ball, and they would have bands with very distinct voices like Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpions, Pantera, Metallica. My favorite was AC/DC, just because their singer, Brian Johnson, if you ever watch him, he has no neck. And he always looks like he just noticed he has no neck. Every AC/DC concert always looks like this. Hey! Has anyone seen my neck? I said, hey! I can't find it yet. I had a neck when I was 10. Now when I try to wear a necklace, it just rests on my chin. I said, hey. Well, nowadays, see, they don't even have lyrics in songs. That's what like Rihanna won a Grammy for that song. Work was like work, 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 work. I'm like, why does she sound like the Swedish Chef from the Muppets? She's like long time ago, people used to have too many lyrics. Remember the Doors? Jim Morrison would recite poetry for no reason. He'd be singing "Break On Through," and then all of a sudden he's like, "My brothers and sisters." Great. It's funny to me, too, because I thought about it, and I was just like, what if he picked up the wrong book of poetry? Like, you saw the Doors and this happened? Yeah. I want to read to you guys from this book of poetry. It's written by a famous doctor. Oh, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. I do not like green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. Oh, it would have been a complete. People can't even write good songs. Stalker songs used to be good. Remember a good stalker song? You didn't even know it was a stalker song. You would fall in love to a stalker song. Stay through my window, watching she. That's a stalker. Every breath you take and every move you make, that's a stalker. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you. That's a crazy stalker. They can't do love songs anymore. When I was a little boy, I remember going through my dad's albums and I found this record that had a song that had a lyric, and the lyric, I think, is the greatest line ever written in any song in history. If you're in love, this just line applies to anyone, but the line is, "You are everything and everything is you," by the Stylistics, right? And nowadays you hear stuff on the radio, like The Weeknd has a song called "I Can't Feel My Face," right? Which clearly it's not about love. It's a medical emergency, I think. Because when I first heard that, I thought the last lyric was going to be, "My tongue went numb, my eye won't close, my face began to droop. I'm having trouble talking and it's all because of you. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. I'm allergic. I'm allergic." Yeah. So, it's weird. So, I brought my guitar. I wanted to do some live songs for you guys, if I may, today. Yeah. My grandpa taught me how to play guitar. He was in a mariachi band. I'm not even making that up. And he told me, he said, "Miko, you better practice every single day till you can play in your sleep." And I did. Practiced so much, I got to a point where I was just like, it's like, can you imagine if he was a blues man? It'd be like, or we're from the South, big. Yeah. So everybody had cool rock stars. And I got to tell you a little something. It's weird. So I'm Latino. I wasn't always Mexican. I was just bit by one as a kid. And you stay that way. I remember when I was a little kid, I was like 5 years old. And remember me. We finally got a Disney movie, Coco. Used to be Aladdin. That was the only one. I remember when I saw that, I was like, well, he's brown, I'm brown. He's poor, I'm poor. We both picked up some chick named Jasmine at the swap meet. They could have just called that movie Aladdin and got it over with. So, So, being Mexican, it was harder to find like rock stars, Mexican rock stars, because like white kids, they got Eric Clapton, Black kids, they had Jimi Hendrix, right? See, Latinos, we have Carlos Santana. And the funny thing about Santana is he doesn't sing. He's just in the back doing all the hard work. You know what I mean? If you ever watch Santana in concert, watch him. He's always in the back like this. When I was in college, I went through a Bob Dylan phase. I like Bob Dylan, but he rambles a lot. If you ever watch Bob Dylan in concert, watch him. He's always up there like this. This next song is called Redundant. Goes on for 28 minutes. So, I just get heckled by a cell phone. So yeah, man. One of my favorite musicians passed away a while back. It was Prince, and yeah. And the weird thing about Prince, if you remember Prince, he used to date the hottest women of the 1980s, and it's weird because he looked like one. You know what I mean? I always wondered how Prince picked up chicks. Was he on stage and a hot girl walked in and he was like, I never see you walking in from outside. I looked up and down, I thought to myself, oh my God. Where'd you get those shoes? Where'd you get those shoes? Did they got them in my size? I wear a size 5, but I can fit in 4.5. So, that's weird. Mike mentioned I did the cruise ships. I did a lot of cruise ships, and it was weird because one of the things that I got booked a lot for was themed shows, holiday shows. I remember, for example, one of the shows I did was a Halloween show. They said, just so you know, the ship you're going to be boarding is haunted. And I was like, that's cool. I ain't afraid of no ghost, right? So I get there. I didn't see the ghost, but I actually heard it, which scared me because I was on stage at the time. And he was in the upper balcony going, boo, boo. So a little background here. They asked me, they said, can you do us a favor and write a Christmas song? They booked me for a Christmas show. I said, yeah, no problem. Right? Well, it turns out there was a problem because I got there and my idea of Christmas is a little bit different than most people's. So when I was a kid, I have to explain this Christmas song. When I was a kid, every single Christmas we would go to my grandparents' house, right? And they had this tiny little one-bedroom house, and the whole family would come over there, uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters, parents, everybody. And we'd all cram into this tiny little house, and every single Christmas, my uncle, who was a hardcore Rick James fan, used to play his Rick James albums over and over and over all day, all Christmas. So to this day, it got burned into my head that Rick James is Christmas music. I'm not even kidding. Like if I hear, I'm like sleigh bells, right? So So I started associating funk music with Christmas. Like, that's my mind. So when they asked me to write a Christmas song, this is what I came up with. Hang my stockings by the fireside, milk and cookies out too. I've been a good boy, it'll really bring me joy if you give me what I'm asking you to. Please give to me all those girls on your naughty list. Please give to me all their names and their addresses. Please give to me all those chicks on your naughty list. Please let me know all the naughty things that those girls did. All right, so it was. It's been like a year since I sang anything, so I'm like, all right. I think I got time for one more, so let me, unless anybody has any requests. You know what? I will tell you this. Every band I was ever in, though, I used to play in bands in the 90s and in the early 2000s and stuff. And every band I was ever in, I never got to be the singer. I was always the guitarist. Never the bride, always the bridesmaid. And the weird thing about it is playing in bands in the 90s, I thought I stood a chance of being a singer because every famous rock band, you couldn't understand any of their singers. They were terrible singers. Like Kurt Cobain. Biggest rock star of the 90s, you couldn't understand a word he said. He was up there with an acoustic guitar and you still couldn't make it out. He was like... Smashing Pumpkins, you know what I mean? They had Billy Corgan. He couldn't sing and that didn't stop him.
Disarm you with a smile and catch you like, what does it have in its nasty little pockets?
Pearl Jam had Eddie Vedder, who sounded like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. He's like, oh, it's the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again. Green Day, right? They were a punk band. Then they started writing slow songs, but then they would like kind of like tweak out or something in a slow song. Like even in the recordings, Billy Joe Armstrong's like, okay, that's good. Yeah, we'll do that. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you, but does anybody else find it weird that that frog can talk? That one that's all in your room looks kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there. Just close your eyes and make believe and you could be anywhere. All right, that's enough of that. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. A few years back, a friend of mine and I, we got into an argument and we were talking about who our favorite actors were. And I told him who my favorite actor was. And he goes, man, that guy's the same guy in every movie. And I thought about it. I was like, he kind of is. So I figured since he was my hero for so long, I would do this in the tune of the Foo Fighters. And this is about my favorite actor. It goes like this. Cape Fear, Casino, Goodfellas, The Godfather, Bronx Tale, Untouchable, Stardust, Meet the Parents, There Goes De Niro, watch him as he goes. There goes De Niro in every movie. My name's Ace Key, and thank you guys very much. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
on, keep it going for Ace. Let him hear it, let him hear it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Pure Laughs.
I know, I was trying to hold off. Yeah, you didn't want to be spitting out. Yeah, right? Okay, let's see. And can we mute both my channels? Can we mute both of these lines so I can unplug them? Yeah. I don't want to pop anything. Okay. Both of them? Perfect.
I'm looking for with